Yo, what is good, my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with yet another Black Clover mobile video. Hope you guys have been enjoying the live streams. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I have been glad to be here and make videos for you. I do want to say I appreciate you guys, especially right now, because it is holiday season for me and I do have 2 jobs. So I am kind of like spread thin between those 2 things, but I do make it out and do my streams and do my videos when I can. The videos are kind of like far and few between right now, but even though the videos are far and few between, I would recommend that you guys, well, firstly, go down below and smack the like button because that just kind of helps my channel stats in general. And if you guys like the video, why not like the video? And also, my subscribe button. It looks a little lonely down there. You guys can go beat the hell out of that. You can jump the subscribe button. Honestly, I wouldn't even look. I'd turn around while y'all jump it and I'd look back like nothing even happened. And also, you can hit the notification bell because even though right now, yes, my videos are coming very far and few between, it's just because I'm busy right now. Once I'm not busy anymore and the holiday season's done, you can expect a lot more content. I know I don't really talk about global that much, but I do plan to kind of like chime in on global just because I haven't been talking about it too much, and I'm more so a JP player. I'm a diehard JP player. I mean, y'all can see that I'm on my JP account right now, even though we're talking about a global guide, right? But that's just because I use my JP account as like a point of reference to let you guys know that like the grind was harder on the JP version when it first came out versus when it came out to global. And I still farmed all these things up. Like, it's not like I waited for the game to get easier to grind and then grinded all these things out. I was like, no, I'm going to grind this right now. Everybody can complain about how hard the game is, but I'm a Magic Knight and I watch Black Clover. So I know that it don't start out easy, bruh. And even when you get stronger, it doesn't get any easier. The enemies just get stronger. So it's just like, bro, will you complain, or will you just surpass your limits and be the Magic Knight that you know you can be? Not a shot at anybody else. Farm however you like to. I'm just saying that's my farm experience. But like I said, if you guys do enjoy these videos, then go down below, like, subscribe, notification bell, comment. Let me know what you think. I love to hear from you guys. My last video is doing pretty well right now. I do appreciate that, by the way, y'all. I got a lot of comments on that video, and like my channel is less than 1,000 subscribers. Like, I have the time at the very least to like check through like the comments and just like hit y'all back like, yo, thanks, I appreciate it. You know, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Thanks for the idea. I can implement that into another video. But that's like all besides the point. The last guide video that we made was on experience potions, the first and foremost most important thing that you should be farming. And I'm really glad because somebody commented under my other video. Let me pull it up because I want to drop their name because they were spitting, bro. They really understand what I'm saying. Like, it's like the viewer's name is Blue8762. They said thank you on my experience potion video. They said thank you. Some stupid motherfuckers on YouTube telling people to farm gear first. Like, bitch, my character is level 20. That's facts though. People are telling you to do all these other things when in all reality it should be the experience that you do first, because experience potions are going to be the freest stats you get, and plus the experience stage is the stage where you can get the most Yule besides the King Wolf stage, which only comes out like twice a day. And the limited time, let me see, is out this time in this video finally. No, it's not. I always miss the damn money dungeon and the limited gate challenge, whatever. But there's a limited like challenge here, and it costs like 3 times the stamina. You can see that the stamina you got to use here is pretty beefy compared to other stages. You see the highest level difficulty is 30. That's because this is 10 times 3. So if before these missions you were allowed to do them 3 times a day, like each like this one 3 times a day, this one 3 times a day, this one 3 times a day. Then they realized that people didn't like that and it was wasting too much time, so they condensed it down to 1 time a day, but they made the stage cost 3 times the stamina and you get 3 times the rewards. There is a money dungeon that pops up in here at the beginning of the week, I believe, because what day is it now? It's like Tuesday, so I think the money dungeon is on Mondays, Sundays maybe. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, I don't even do the limited dungeons right here anymore because I really don't need them. I guess it wouldn't hurt to like do them, and I'll probably do these ones later today because it's the socket stone. But other than that, like, yeah, those are the only 2 ways you can get money besides farming the experience dungeon, and like you need money to work on everything anyway in the game. So it's just like, why not get experience potions and get money why not get experience potions on the forefront and get money in the background so that you can work on everything by the time you're ready to farm everything else. Plus, gear is a thing that's always going to be there. You're always going to have to work on it. It's constantly going to be evolving. We just got gear transcendence on the JP version, and we're honestly, I already know we're going to get accessory transcendence. Also, they're probably going to do something where they open up the extra slots for gear, but that's not this video. I'm just kind of like rambling on at this point. The point that I'm trying to make is that I'm going to do these guide videos in order of importance or priority. Experience came first. Now we're going to do bond, because bond is very crucial to getting your characters up to LR in the global version of the game. And I'm going to kind of start talking in the JP version, and then after I finish explaining everything, I'm going to go to the global version and just kind of give further explanation, because there are a few stark differences between the two versions of the game. So let's go ahead and hop over to my characters. So guys, my characters, like every single one of them is level 15 on Affinity. Like it doesn't matter. Like bro, let me just, I know that y'all believe me because y'all can see my box just from like first glance, but like I'm literally just going to be talking and skipping through this and while I'll talk to y'all. So basically the affinity on your character is very important, because each one of your characters just has like extra duplicates within their affinity, or they do on the JP version. And let me explain, because this video, some people could be wanting to try the JP version, because I know that I'm somebody who has played the global version of a game before, and then I'm just like, well, I want to try the JP version since everything's coming out earlier. And it can be a little daunting, I'm not gonna lie, just because there are like 6 months worth of content that's already like out, and you want to come in and you want to have the best account, but it's just like, if you didn't play from day one, it's going to be a little hard for that. But at the end of the day, you can still run off of something really nice right now. Black Asta is the festival right now, and we also have Julius, which are two very, very good mages. So guys, come on over, convert, do what you got to do. But you can see right here in this affinity that level 1, level 4, level 6, level 8, and level 10, all of those are going to give you a duplicate of the character. Now, one of those stark differences from the JP to Global version is that, because it doesn't look like that anymore in the Affinity system, but also when you first summon a mage in the Japanese version of the game, that option that you have on the Global version to just go ahead and put the stars into them before they're even LR, we don't get that option. We must get these characters to LR first before we do any starring or any awakening of any sort. And you can literally see here the extra dupes in here, right? The 5 dupes are for evolving your, I didn't even mean to go there. The 5 dupes in the bond are for evolving your character to LR. So you can get LR for free, right? Because when you evolve your character, you have to fill out their Clover right here with the SSR Clover crystals. We know what the SSR Clover crystals I'm talking about, the little triangle ones. You have to fill out 4 of those on the character to get them from SSR to UR. After the character is UR, you don't need to put in any more SSR Clover crystals to get them up to LR, but to go from SSR to UR, that is a promotion. To promote them from SSR to UR, you're gonna have to use 2 duplicates of the character, or 2 general star dupes, which why would you even use 2 general star dupes when you can get them LR for free from their own like grinding? Then you also have to use 3 more character dupes to get them from UR to LR. I'm sorry that every character on my account is just like maxed to crack out, and I can't really show that right now. I'd have to wait for new characters, but I'm honestly not even like summoning for until the 1st anniversary, but that's another video, another talk. But yeah. On the global version, you have the option to go ahead and just 5-star the character, like from summons, right? On this version of the game, if we summon on the character and we get 6 copies of that character initially, the character can be 5-starred, yes. But the first copy of the character with those other 5 copies, we're gonna have to use those other 5 copies to get the character to LR first. Then we're gonna have to farm the affinity out and then get the character up to 5-star. Now, another difference in between the two versions is that on the JP version, if you summon extra copies, you can go ahead and get them LR instantly if you have the extra copies. You would just be waiting on the 5-star. On the global version, they now have the LR locked behind the bond. Now, that means that whenever you look at this right here, it's not going to give you character dupes anymore. You still get the 2 SSR Clover crystals, but those duplicates that are in here have been replaced with, oh, get to this level to get to SSR, get to this level to get to UR, get to this level of affinity to get to LR. And I'll show you what I mean in a little bit, but let me show you the place where you're going to be farming your bond. Now, any mission, realistically, you go to, you can farm bond off of it. Let's go. Damn, I keep going to the wrong place. Any mission that you do, you can farm bond off of it. But let's just start a world one, I guess. So if I come over here to this little mission right here, another very, very big difference in between the global and Japanese version. right here, these missions give you 500 black crystals. They give you skill upgrade materials. Then this right here gives you 10 summon tickets. Then the deeper into the chapters you go, I think all the way up to chapter 3, I think you get 10 summon tickets for beating all these missions. And this is 20 tickets per world, basically, because you literally go right here, you finish all these missions, you get all the stars on all these missions, and you get the 10 tickets right here. Then you go to the second mission over here, and you do the same thing over again. You get all 27 stars once more, and then you also get 10 more tickets right here. Once you get up to like chapter 4, I believe they cut it back to like 3 tickets every time you get all 27 stars, which makes sense. The first 3 chapters were in the game when the game initially dropped, and they wanted us to get as many summons as possible. They wanted us to get locked in on the game. Then once people were locked in on the game, it got to like the 4th chapter, and it just didn't matter to them, I guess, anymore to give us that many black. Like, we still get a lot of free to play stuff in this version. People will try to discount it. People will say that like there are cutbacks and things like that. But at the end of the day, this game is already like 6 months into its life cycle, nearly 7 months now, and it's already at its half anniversary. And I'd say we still get a pretty good free to play. But like, bro, I summoned for Black Asta. I basically had no crystals afterwards. I've been chilling. Oh yeah, I had like 1 multi after I got Black Asta, and I was like, all right, well, I'm done summoning like until 1st anniversary, and now I'm already back at like 5,772 crystals, and it feels like the other day I just 5-starred Black Asta, which I did the other day, but like it really doesn't feel like that long ago I just 5-starred this man Black Asta. But besides the point, you can see here this number, right? This number is how many affinity points you get for doing this stage 1 time. So if none of your characters are maxed out on the affinity, every time you do this stage specifically, they're going to get this much, right? And let me show you something, just to kind of give you like a quick little key. The first world that I went to over here, this world is going to give you, if you get all the way up to Nightmare, because look, let's go all the way back. It tells you how much affinity you're going to get per stage. And what's crazy is when I first started playing, I did not notice this at all whatsoever, or they maybe didn't have it there. But yes, you can see here that like obviously doing Nightmare stages is going to get you the most points towards your character's affinity, towards your character's bond. So you want to make sure that you are getting your team strong enough that you can do the Nightmare stage. Obviously, if your team isn't strong enough for that, then start out wherever it fits. Start out wherever you can, because you know when you're in the lower levels of affinity, the 230 is not too bad. You know 430 is a lot better, yes, but I mean it is what it is. If you can't do the stage, you can't do the stage. Just work on it. Just literally, the more affinity you farm, it's all a cycle, man. The more experience you farm, the higher level your characters will be. The more affinity you farm, the higher rarity you can promote your characters to. The higher you're at, then you can kind of come back, do more of these missions, get more black crystals, get more the rewards you get on the JP version, by the way, after you beat all 27 stars, they give you these little boxes that you can use to give affinity gifts to more characters. So like they've kind of made it more centered around affinity boosting with the rewards you get. Not a bad thing. Affinity boosting can be a little tedious sometimes, so it can save you some time and help you to get to grinding something else, especially when you don't want to waste your stamina on the bond stage because you already have something else kind of like planned up. Then okay, cool, use these gifts, boom boom boom, the character is boosted up a little bit more, a few more levels, maybe you can get into that next rarity that you need for that little jump in power. But I want to show you guys another aspect to it. Each village has like a friendship level. Now this is kind of similar to Grand Cross. Right here is telling you all the different things that you can do for extra friendship points. So this first one right here says do normal stages for affinity, 50 points. This right here says do hard stage for affinity, 100 points every time, and this is every time you run that stage. Do nightmare stages for affinity, 150 points. And this point breakdown is going to be the same in every single chapter. Let me get my translator out for the rest of these, just because I don't remember what all these say. The first ones are just kind of easy to tell. This next one is defeat King Wolf. King Wolf is going to give you 100 points, and King Wolf pops up in random like chapters. So don't try to dedicate King Wolf to boosting your bond. Make sure you're coming in and farming the bond stages even after all your characters are like level 15. It sucks, yes, but all my characters are level 15 on affinity. They're all maxed out on affinity. I still gotta run these bond stages, and nobody's getting bond from it because they don't drop characters fast enough for me, and I be having my characters cracked out already when I get them. So it just be like that. Bite the bullet, keep farming bond out because you get some really good rewards. This one says collect. So each chapter has a skill page. Y'all have already noticed that. The global's been out long enough. Each chapter has a skill page. When you collect all of the skill page pieces, you will get 500 extra affinity points to your village, which you can see right here for level 5 you needed like 5,200. It all adds up. Trust me. The next one is going to be obtain a golden fish in the river. So the first chapter was a little weird, not a little weird, but like some of the missions, okay, I capped. Some of the missions are a little different because there's not a goldfish in every chapter, but this one is get a goldfish in the river. I think each chapter is like get the rare fish, and when you get the rare fish, you get 200 points. This one right here is fish. The one that gives you 50 points, that one is fish. The one that gives you 70 points says explore. The one that says 40 points is clear residence request. Residence request is right there. These are residence requests. Each chapter has like a few just like villagers inside of the like village bases where you can just do some missions for them, and you can knock out all their missions and give you a few extra free rewards, and obviously it gives you extra affinity towards the village. So like, why would you not do it? If there's something to complete in the game, like I just don't understand why you wouldn't complete it. Those give you 40 points per, and then the last thing gives you 50 points. It's just finding various boxes in the city. So go inside the city and just break boxes. That gives you another 50 points. I'll try to find on the side over here if I have a breakdown for how many points you need for each affinity level. I feel like I do have that typed out somewhere, but we're gonna continue on with the video, and if I find it later, then I'll kind of just go back and reference back to it. Now let's talk about the rewards that you get for getting to all those affinity levels. So if I come here, yeah, I was in the right place already. These are the rewards over here. So when you get the village affinity to level 1, because it starts out at 0, I'm pretty sure it starts at let me see. I'm pretty sure it starts at 1700. But 1700 points you need to get the first level. When you get to the first level of affinity, or get all the points up to the first level, you're going to get 300 black crystals already. So these rewards at the top right here are what you get immediately when you get to that level. The rewards down here are what you get in the shop. So do your affinity, because not only do you get rewards from it, but it also awakens a lot more things in the shop that are going to be very beneficial to you, because this you can buy monthly, and you can buy like 10 of these. Yeah, you can buy like 10 of those. You can buy 10 of these, you can buy 5 of these, and then you can buy 20 of the small ones like for free already anyway. But 300 black crystals for getting to level 1, and then you unlock a defender gift, like an affinity gift, and then you also get a UR skill upgrade material. Then right here on level 2, don't be fooled. This right here is a skill page, an SR skill page selector, which I thought was cool until I looked into it and I realized this is just for general skill pages. I don't use general skill pages. That is one thing that I need to work on myself personally, because I want to be able to recommend you guys like general skill pages if you don't have the character like specific skill pages. So I do need to start doing my research on these, but these are SR general skill pages. This ticket really doesn't seem as important to me, unless there is a crazy skill page in here that y'all are going for, then like go for it. You also get 50,000 Yule, which honestly is a little bit, but every little bit counts, low key. Then you awaken you unlock the LR gear material or skill upgrade material in the shop, and you can buy this monthly. You can buy 5 of these monthly from each village shop. I just want y'all to know there are 6 village shops in the JP version of the game right now. So you know what that math is? That means that I can get 30 of these a month just from my farming, which is insane, because skill upgrade materials are so hard to come by in general unless you're spending money and you're buying them in the game. You have to get high rank in PvP to get like some of them. You can get some of them from your guild shop, but you got to be putting in work in guild shop and stacking up your medals and doing everything, you know, donating, doing all the missions, all that. You got to be doing all that so that you can get your hands on the materials that you need to buy this. Then also you can get it from Affinity. So definitely do not sleep on this. This is 30 of these a week that you can get, or in the JP version currently, because there's chapter 7, but chapter 7's shop is not open just yet. So you can get 30 of these a week. You can get 50 of these every week, and then the small ones you can get 60 of these every week, and then you can get 120 of the small ones every week. So that's a lot of skill upgrade materials, guys. Like, I'm not gonna do the breakdown for skill upgrade materials and how much it costs to like get a character skills all level 5, because this is not a skills video, but I'll have a skills video on the way. When you get to level 3, they give you an SSR Clover Crystal, an SR Clover Crystal, and a Rare Clover Crystal. This is super crucial, because if you've already worked on all of the SR characters that you need and you feel like you don't need to work on anymore, then cool. You can stockpile these crystals right here. You can save them up. If you have 3 of these crystals, you can buy extra stamina in the shop every day. If you have 3 of them, you can buy 200 stamina. If you have 6 of them, you can buy 400 stamina extra, just like on a given day, which is very nice to work with. You can stockpile these too. Rare characters aren't really worth working on. Mine are only worked on because I like my account to look pretty and polished, bro. But rare characters for the most part are really not worth working on. I do have some stupid quirky comps that I want to make with some rares, like Sister Lily. I plan on using her. Salem, Georg, Revchi. I want to try them all out. But you can save these also for more stamina as well. One of these gives you 80 stamina from the shop, and if you have 4 of them, you can trade 4 a day for 320 stamina. So that's an extra like 720 stamina right there that you can get from just stacking these up too and spending them on the day. Then these right here, y'all already know how important these are. These are super crucial not only for awakening your character to the next level, but if you global players are not on accessories just yet, I mean the game's been out long enough. People are definitely on accessories. When you are crafting accessories, I want to go show this actually because this is actually a very important like aspect to the game. I want y'all to actually see this. Oh, that was the wrong place. When you are farming accessories, or not farming, you can't farm them directly. When you're making accessories, there's 2 different ways that you can make them. There's this way right here, which is just like general accessory creation. This right here would make you select 10 different pieces of LR gear. I'm gonna just do it honestly because I have hella LR gear just sitting around right now. Makes you select 10 pieces of, not LR gear, it can be any gear, but like if you do LR gear, that's going to give you 5% chance to get an LR accessory, and then you can use these even further, but we're not even on that right now. But if you do this, you can see that I just have to use the 10 pieces of gear. There's nothing else required. I get a chance at getting any random accessory for any class of character, which kind of feels like shooting in the dark sometimes. It's just like there are literally 5 different character classes, and then there's a bunch, and then there's literally like different stats amongst each one of the classes, or different sets amongst each one of the classes. So you can kind of feel hopeless when you're doing this and trying to get an LR accessory. You come back here and you look, you see, you can choose specifically to make a necklace, a ring, or earrings, which one go ahead and trims down your what you're getting by like a third, or you have, okay, how am I trying to say this? This right here, you have the possibility to get anything. These right here, whatever you're trying to get, you can get the specific piece. So this go ahead and like lowers your, or increases your chances times 3 because they're taking out the other 2. Or I don't know if I'm doing this math right, but do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? I'm just trying to say, you can get any random shit with this. With these, you know what you're getting. You know you're getting earrings, a ring, or a bracelet, or a necklace, my bad. So now let me tap on the ring. You see right here, it gets even further focused. Not only am I getting a ring, but if I need a ring for a specific class, I can choose that specific class now. And you know what you need to do this? 10 pieces of LR gear, and guess what else? That SSR crystal. So these SSR crystals are super, super duper important because I know y'all need to evolve your characters, but I also know y'all want to start working on accessories. Like just be mindful of what is at stake here from you guys doing your bond missions, or rather from you guys not doing your bond missions. I'm just saying you want to run through them as fast as possible. Then right here we have on level, and also we unlock the Affinity gift, then we get these little stones right here. Y'all just saw I was looking at these. I just used these stones just now to show that like you can use these to increase your chances of getting LR gear. If you can get if you get 20 of these small ones, that can increase your chances of getting LR gear from 5% to 10%. So it's a very small jump, but I mean every little bit helps. The percentages in this game are very important, very crucial. And also I just want to make note that this is the Defender Affinity gift. This is the Attacker Affinity gift. If it has a green top, that's debuffers. If it has a yellow top, that's healers. If it has a purple top, or not purple, I'm sorry. If it has a pink top, that is supporters. And then if it's like a pink bottom, like a darker pink than it is right now, a darker pink bottom and a silver top, that's just like general for anybody. These affinity gifts are super, super, super duper important because they can help you not have to run as many bond stages and get your characters up to LR a little bit faster. Also, each chapter, the boxes are different. So like these two are attacker, defender. Another chapter would be like debuffer, healer. The next chapter would be like supporter, general. And then the cycle just kind of like resets every time you go through. So I think chapter 1 and chapter 4 have the same boxes. Chapter 2 and chapter 5, chapter 3 and chapter 6, and then so on and so on. But we come down to level 4. Level 4 gives us this box right here. Now, what is this box? This box is a free duplicate for any of the 10 original mages in the game. Vengeance, Jack, Nozel, Rill, Leopold, Sally, Mars, Raddies, Lotus, Charlotte. I will tell you right now, Vengeance is still solid. Jack, you have to mess around with a little bit to get some good results. Nozel's ass, don't look at him. Rill is... I feel like Rill is a sweaty character. I feel like if you really want to work on Rill and like make him cracked out, you can have a really good time with him. I used him for PvP for a little while, but I kind of got tired of it. I really only did it because he had that rap star costume. That's why I was focusing on that man Rill so much. Leopold, never like, I've used him for affinity farming, obviously, but like I've never really like legitimately like seriously been like, all right, let me put Rill on the team here and like see how he does. Like I've never gone for that. Sally can be fun. Sally, I feel like Finral as an SR, his support is better because it's more constant because he's constantly boosting speed and it kind of gets back, your turns just come back around a lot faster. Sally feels more like you build up for a big turn and then like afterwards you just kind of wait for her ultimate to come back up. Mars, still a phenomenal mage to this day. Raddies, still a phenomenal mage to this day. Lotus, y'all should have re-rolled for him if y'all didn't. Y'all are crazy. Charlotte, you get it for free, but Charlotte's pretty good. I feel like people are starting to realize that Charlotte actually is pretty good because they kind of like forced you to get her in the first summon of the game. And honestly, I was already of the Charlotte mindset. I'm already a Charlotte fan because Charlotte has that mark debuff. And if you keep killing enemies on the enemy team and they're all marked, you're just going to keep getting extra turns and eventually the enemy's just not going to be able to attack. So you got to think, you re-roll for Lotus and you have Charlotte already, bro. You probably start not running Charlotte Lotus on your team and then you're looking for a DPS and a tank or something like that. You probably got Mars or Raddies too, hopefully. If you didn't, you got Soul or like Oster or something like that. Cool. You probably have like an attacker with you. Do you understand that Lotus constantly slowing everybody down and then Charlotte marking everybody and then you killing everybody? Like, you can pretty much set up situations where enemies just don't attack you. You just got to set it up right. You got to set up your characters right. But this box, super duper important. So you get 100,000 Yule, which is pretty solid. Like I said, every little bit counts. I just want y'all to know that you're talking to the guy who, in the first month of the game, got every character that was out in the game at the time LR except for 3 of them, and that's just because those 3 were like not even on my radar. It was Rill, Nozel, and Leopold. I remember it like yesterday. And it was just a struggle for the SSR crystals at first, but like once you get all your characters like LR, them SSR crystals do not become like they just don't, they're not a worry in your mind anymore. Y'all just saw I had 20, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I had like 20. If I didn't spend the crystals that I spent, I would literally have 30 right now. I had like 24, 28, something like that in that range at a point, and I literally spent 10 of them on getting 2 Leopold skill pages to max out Leopold skill page. Then I literally summoned the Leopold skill page like the next day, and you know what? I wasn't even mad. I was fine. I was just like, bro, honestly, I would typically be mad, but I just have so many extra like SSR crystals that I'm just not using that I wasn't even upset. But now let's look at level 5. Level 5, and you can see once you get past level 3, you don't unlock anything in the shop anymore. You just, because you can unlock everything in the shop at that point. You just kind of get more rewards like forefront. You get 500 crystals right here, then you get 200,000 Yule. Now, let's do this math here. 300 plus 500 is what, chat? There's no chat. 800. 800 times, let me see. I went to the wrong place. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to stop manually breathing. I'm sorry, chat. Currently, there are 6 chapters in the global version of the game right now. So 800 times 6. What is that, chat? Yes, I heard you. 4,800. That is, or not 40. Yeah, 4,800. That is 4,800 black crystals. That is 4 multis right there, just from getting the affinity up on all these chapters. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it's not a super grindy process, but at the end of the day, it's still free. You can still do it for free. Yeah, you gotta wait on stamina. Who cares? Every time the game resets, you can go buy extra stamina from the shop, man. Focus on your bond. Focus on your experience and your bond hand in hand. A bond is more important in the global version because you need it to get to LR. In the JP version, you can summon extra copies of the character and get them LR early and then farm the bond at a leisurely pace. Whenever you feel like getting a character 5-star, that's really all it depends on. Then I'll come to this chapter real quick just to show you guys some points here. This chapter, as of right now, is only at level 1, which is funny because I haven't even been like trying to farm affinity on the stage. I just farmed affinity for Black Asta, and then I was just like, well, damn, I got level 1 already. I might as well go ahead and just knock the rest out. But this right here, level 1, to get from level 0 to level 1, you need, let me go ahead and try to pull up the sheet over here. To get from level 0 to level 1, you need 1,700 points. Then to get from level 1 to 2, you need 2,700 points. Then to get from level 2 to level 3, I think you need 3,400 points. Then to get from level 3 to 4, 4,400, and then to get from level 4 to 5, 5,200. And that was all off top. I didn't even get that sheet pulled up, but let me pull it up real quick. Let's see. That's the one thing about making videos like I do, bruh. Like, my mind is like super scatterbrained, so I have to like write little notes down, or everything is just gonna turn into one giant mess, y'all. And like, there's so many like different like notes I have to look through, and hopefully I have a let me see. Where's Bond? Basic guides, Affinity. Nice. Okay, cool. Yep. Dude, I'm so great at this. I'm so good at content creation. Guys, 0 to 1 is 1,700. 1 to 2 is 2,700. 27,000, I'm sorry. 17,000, 27,000. Level 2 to 3 is 34,000. Level 3 to 4 is 44,000. And then level 4 to 5 is 52,000. The total amount of affinity that you need in each chapter is going to be 174,000. So, oh, damn, I already have the math for it. I'm crazy. Okay. I have the math for how many runs you will need to do like per stage, and I will literally put this. I'm going to link this down below the video just so y'all have this. But the and I gotta update this too, but I'll still link it and just update it while y'all have access to it. Basically right here, if you want to get to 174,000 affinity points, this is not including, this is going solely based off of doing normal, hard, or nightmare stages. This is not talking about anything else down here, but just keep in mind, anything else that you do will make your process a little bit faster, so just remember that. But without doing anything else and just farming stages, you would have to run the nightmare stage in a chapter 1,160 times. Yeah, 1,160 times to get to 174,000 points. Now, let me read this a little more for y'all so y'all can understand how daunting of a task this is and why it is very, very important to get all the way up to a point where you can farm the nightmare stages. Because you just heard me say for nightmare, you need 1,160 runs. Well, to do this on hard and try to get it maxed out affinity, you need to do 1,740 runs. If you wanted to do this solely on the normal version, because remember, Nightmare gives 150, hard gives 100, normal gives 50. To get to all maxed out affinity, just running normal stages, that is 3,480 runs on that stage. Y'all gotta understand, bro. I'm not talking to y'all from a surpass your limits perspective. I'm talking to y'all from person to person. I know that the grind in this game can be very crazy sometimes, and there are some grinds that are just like crazier than others. And you were talking to the guy who maxed out all these chapters, like I think in like this, whatever chapters are out, I think I had them all maxed out by the second month type of shit. Like, bro, people were literally coming into my streams like, yo, all village affinities are maxed, you're a demon. And I'm just like, yeah, I know, I'm the dead man, bro. Like, you see me, you think I'm down, then I rise back up again, bro. Like, you kill me, I'm behind you. You see what I'm saying? I'm the dead man, bro. So I always come back. I always got that. I got that resolve, bro. You cannot end this flow. But basically, do not waste your time trying to run normal and get all these affinity bond points for the village, bro. It's not worth it. You're gonna be so tired of waiting for it. The lowest difficulty nightmare stage in every chapter requires 12 stamina. The lowest difficulty hard stage in every chapter requires 11 stamina, and the lowest difficulty normal affinity stage in every chapter requires 10 stamina. I'm just kind of reading off what I put a long ass time ago. And just so you guys have perspective, the 3,480 runs in the normal stages. Honestly, let me just put this on screen, dude. I'm reading this off to y'all. Like, okay. Good. Now we're all on the same page, guys. I'm reading like right here. The lowest difficulty nightmare stage, 12 stamina, 12 times 1,160 runs. That would cost you 13,920 stamina. So if you theoretically walked into a chapter with 13 or basically 14,000 stamina, and you just left that sitting all day, just like non-stop farm experience or affinity that day, you would probably get a lot of your characters, like get that whole team of characters affinity maxed out. And even if you have more characters, you can switch them out and just keep doing it. You would get a lot of characters like affinity, maybe not maxed out all the way to 15, but like to 10 where it's important, because once you get to 10, everything else is kind of like black crystals, which is still important, but like not as important as your actual character growth. Remember the priorities first. Then right here you can see if you do the hard stage, the number of times you need to, you're going to be spending like nearly 20k stamina. If you do the normal stage, you're going to be spending like 34k stamina. Now, what sounds more appealing to you, chat? spending 34k stamina or spending 14k stamina. I know it sounds more appealing to me. And all it takes is just putting a little more thought into your team, putting a little more work on their gear, a few more final touches. I have all this translated right here, so I like I said, I will be linking this to the I'll be linking this to my video so that you guys can check this out too. Then you can see the rewards that you get here. I already have them like written down and everything. And then, oh yeah, dude, I even have the Affinity shop broken down. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go like fully over this guide here. I am more so, oh yeah, I was doing like a CC requirement for, all the stages, and honestly I can fill out the rest of this chart right here, and then yeah, this little document here will be good to go. But I'm not gonna just like fully read over this just because like you guys can read this, and especially because y'all are gonna be at different points in different chapters in the game right now, so y'all are gonna have different different viewpoints and where you're at the moment. But now that we've talked about all that, and also one more thing, the shop, I'm sorry. The shop, you see these little medals right here? These medals that drop that you need to spend, these medals, you get them every time you do a bond stage. You only get one. The only other way to get those medals is to go to Hall of Memories. And like whatever chapter you're on kind of determines what medals like you're getting. So like I can get World 4 medals from this one. I can get, you know, and then let me give you an example. You see right here, the amount of medals that I would get from this is like 5 to 9. Is it better in other? Hold on. Yeah, okay. The amount of medals you would get from this, it says 5 to 9. I feel like I've done a run on this and gotten more than 9 medals before though. But I mean, like, if they want to cap, they can. All right, I'm gonna skip ticket this and then you'll see. All right, cool. I got 9 medals from that. So 9 more medals onto my chapter 7. And usually what I do is, as soon as the chapter drops, I'll farm out all the experience or all of the bond for it, so that by the time the shop actually opens with the next like chapter coming in, I'll literally have like 1,000 plus, and sometimes like nearly 2,000 medals, and then I'm just buying all the stuff out in the shop. In my chart that I just showed y'all, there's also a breakdown of all the prices of like the things with medals. So also take a look at that just so you know how many you need to save every month to get certain rewards to meet a certain like metric. Also you can see it's showing you that I have 4 out of 9 puzzle pieces here. I'm just kind of giving general information now about the villages in general, because Affinity, yes, is about your character, but it also is very like, it's very important for the village themselves too, because you get so many extra benefits from it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plug up my global account and show you guys that difference I was talking about with, one, the Affinity stages and how you don't get the tickets anymore for getting 27 stars, and then 2, the difference in between the Affinity system. All right, Magic Knights, I am here on the global version of BCM, and hopefully it works with me long enough to do this little portion of the video, because I just had to wait like, yep, no, it's breaking out right now. Give it 1 second to parabolate, guys. Okay, let's go through this fast. Basically, if you look at the rewards list for Affinity, you can see here that on level 4, it just says that you need level 4 to get to UR. So you see what I'm talking about now. There are no longer duplicates implemented into this. It just says level 4 required for UR, and then level 10 required for LR. So that is why I'm saying that farming and experience goes hand in hand now. Before it was like experience potions first, non-stop. Now it's kind of like experience and bond in tandem. Do it in whatever rhythm, tempo you want to do it with. I just started to do the worm with my arm. Anyway, also another thing that I was talking about. You can see here that even these mages down here who are not LR yet, I can 5-star them. This is not a thing on the global version. When Black Asta dropped just now, even though he's an SSR, when we got him, we cannot max his stars out. We had to get him to LR first, and then we could get his stars. So you have to get LR first to awaken the stars. That's why, and that's another reason why I'm of the mindset, experience, 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 grind that experience, right? But it's just a different play style. And also the other thing that I want to say is a little different on this version of the game is, if I come back out to the overworld, oh no, chat, don't worry, we can make it. The video is almost over. We can make it. Let me go to chapter 1 so I can give y'all a 1-to-1 comparison, because I looked at chapter 1 for the last for the JP. I want to be like fair. Okay, cool. So we look here. Now remember I told you at the end of getting all 27 stars, you get 10 summon tickets in chapter 1 through 3. Now you can see not only did they kind of change up the structure of what you get, the rewards were 3-star gets you those. 9-star gets you this. 15-star gets you this. So they switch those 2 spots. 21-star gets you this crystals, that 21 stars still gets you the black crystals, and then this is the same. So it's basically it's basically the same. They just switched the 9 and 15 crystal reward, but you can see right here they're not even giving tickets anymore. They're giving like they're giving the bond gift selection box. But they give 3 of these, so it's not too bad actually. Like like I said, it's just more helpful for your bond experience because bond is more important now. Bond kind of felt like an afterthought in the JP version because it was like, as long as you summon extra copies, you don't really need to worry about the bond off rip. But like now it's kind of like you have to worry about bond. So make sure that you're doing your bond. Bond is even more important like now than it was before. And I was already emphasizing how important it was. The village rewards are going to be the same. But guys, we also did just get chapter 6 in the global version. And like I said, bro, I am seriously slacking on this version of the game. I'm failing as a Magic Knight because even if my JP account is the most crazy, most cracked account, I gotta still put in the work on global because I gotta be there for all my Magic Knights. I'm not the mightiest Wizard King if I can't be there to give all of y'all guidance. And honestly, I'm still giving you global players guidance, but I need to actually play the game just so I kind of know day to day, like on the very minute detail, like what's going on, because the global side is free to play for me as well. So I really will be in the grind and the gulag figuring out things with you guys. But I hope you guys did enjoy this guide. I'm gonna plug the JP version back up before I do my benediction, just because I'm literally holding on to my Elgato cord to make sure that this remains like showing, because if I don't hold on to the Elgato cord, it'll just keep doing this. Like I had to wait like 5 minutes for this to finally work with me, and then I finally just had to force it to work with me to even like get to a point where I can show that. But guys, I do talk a lot of junk about the global version of the game, but it's all in like good fun. When the global version of the game actually came out, I was actually pretty excited when it came out. And I have an account, so it's like I do play. It's just barely, but I'm definitely gonna put in some more work because I have a guild on global as well. And it's so funny. I said I wouldn't make a guild on global because I already have the guild on JP, and now here I am with 2 fucking guilds: Dual Will Deadman, Akimbo Deadman, I guess. But literally, yeah, no, the global version is fine. There are a few differences between the two. And I didn't go over all the differences in this video. I just went over the differences that kind of pertain to what we were talking about today. But yeah, no, like the global version is still good. I'm just like more used to the JP version at this point. And it's like the JP version was just like a lot harder at first. So it's just like I'm more attached to this version of the game because I really had to struggle through it and figure out how to play. And I'm just like, bro, the amount of work I put in on this account and like just the amount of what I have farmed out, like I will never throw this account away. I will always have this account, bro. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I hope you go down below and you smack that like button because I hope you like this, man. It kind of sucks to make videos if you don't like it because it's just like I make this for y'all. I want this to be a good experience for y'all, and I want y'all to come into this video, feel a little entertained by, you know, my random rants that I go on like every damn video that turns my videos into 40-minute videos from like 8-minute videos. And also, I hope you guys are just like liking how I'm giving you this information. I hope that it's actually like useful to you because like it sucks to be told how to do something and you still don't know what the fuck to do afterwards. I've been in that situation plenty of times in my life. But like, comment, let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if I need to kind of like fine tune it, tweak it. I'll literally re-record this a little differently, less rambling, whatever I need to do to get the point across to y'all so I can help y'all understand better how the bond works. And also subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you guys can be tapped in every single time that I live stream, every time that I drop a video, every time I drop a short. I don't drop shorts that often, but I do plan on starting to do that at some point, right? Because, you know, summons make for pretty good shorts. But that's gonna be it for your boy DEADMANVINCE, man. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this. I hope that this was helpful to you. Like, I genuinely, like, foremost, most important priority, top of the list, like, you watch this video and you're just like, bro, that makes so much sense. Thank you, Deadman. That's what I need for you to have, like, mentally, that mental awakening, that rebirth, right? Into the rebirth into a true Magic Knight and a Royal Knight, who knows, right? A Wizard King level, like a Wizard King thinker. That's what I need for you guys to have from these videos. And also, like I said, I will link this Affinity document that I have made down below the video so that if y'all ever have any further questions, y'all can literally go in and reference that Affinity document. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. It is a Deadman signing out. Love you guys. Surpass your limits. Peace.